Ed Maraziak here from East Toronto Living, and I have us a real treat. In the past, in the last few videos, we've been featuring a lot of very high-end properties, in the 2 to 3 million range, and they're unaffordable for a lot of folks. But this one is a very affordable property, and this is something. This is right in the heart of Leslieville, and as far as Toronto standards go, this is a real treat. It's a good starter property. I can't wait to show it to you. As it happens, I'm doing the open house for this place, so we're gonna have full rain, and I can't wait to show it to you. The price, you have to watch to the end of the video to catch the price on this bad boy. So if you want to see more about this property, stay tuned. So don't forget, friends, if you could do me a real big favor, if you could please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. It really helps the channel grow. And we've been seeing some really good numbers lately. I'm very grateful, and it'd mean the world to me if you subscribe if you haven't already, and it'd mean the world to me. And also, if you have any questions about this property or any of the properties we've been featuring or any of the properties in any of the areas of which we've been featuring, and you could call me, you could text me, you could send me an email, send me a carrier pigeon. You could contact me through any of the social media platforms, because I'm hanging out there quite a lot. And let's meet for coffee if you're in town or close to it. Okay, so let's do that. All right. Well, without further ado, let's why don't we head on in and check this place out. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm doing the open house today, so we've got full rain. So, as I said, this is right in the heart of Leslieville. Just down that way, that's Queen Street right there, and that one up there is that's Dundas, and the next one up is Gerard. Gerard's where I live, and that's a really happening street. Not quite as happening as Queen Street, but you've got the best of both worlds. You've got TTC access on both sides, streetcars going, on both major streets. So really, really great access to transit. Okay, so let's mosey on in and check this bad boy out. So right away you turn right here, and you got this is your dining room. Not a huge dining room, but this place is ideal for. This would work for a great starter home. But what I'm finding in this area is people, they're starting in homes like this, but they end up being their forever home. Because I'm talking to people in this area that are in these houses. They raise two, sometimes even three kids in houses this size. So let's keep going. It's very flexible, very versatile, and let's continue. Actually, I think this would work better as a dining room, because the kitchen's right over there. But what do you think, folks? Is this a better dining room, or should this be the living room? And that be the dining? I think that should be the living room. It's a bit smaller, but and besides, who says that has to be all of that has to be a dining? All of this has to be the dining room. I mean, can you not maybe put something here that would lend to the dining room experience? I mean, you could easily fit a reasonable sized dining room table here, or not. I mean, it's really up to whoever buys this place. You can make it your own. Anyway, let's go on head on into the kitchen. There we go. So I'm given to understand that they've done some work to this kitchen here. So you can see that they've got some new appliances. See all my handy dandy marketing here for the open house there. Check that out. There we go. My book, my pens, my $1 million bills. When you meet with me, you get a nice shiny $1 million bill here. Everybody who gets a $1 million bill like this becomes a millionaire. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There is some truth in that. I'll explain that one day to you. All right. Why don't we just go have a quick peek outside here, because it's a really nice backyard. It's not huge, but you know, you got to see it to fully appreciate it. So let's do that. It's a decent sized deck. You can do all your backyarding right here in this deck. You set your stuff up here, and you're golden. What? Okay. It's a shared driveway, by the way. Drive's right there. The neighbors are really, really nice. I've had a few conversations with them. They're really nice people. So you're gonna have great neighbors when you buy this house. But here it is. This is pretty good, eh? This is just nice and shaded. It's amazing. So you could have a little table or something out here if you just want to sit out in the shade. I don't know. Should we head back in? Let's go back in. Okay, keep steps are a little narrow, but not a big deal. A little narrow. I've seen houses that have much more narrow staircases. That's not bad. Hey, bathroom. Get some light in here. I always pay attention to bathrooms, you know, really small bathrooms, but sometimes you have a nice laid out bathroom that's not the biggest in the world. You know, I've said this before, you go into a bathroom and you feel like you're in a closet. This you don't. This is, they've made very good use of the space here. And I don't feel like I'm in a closet. So you've got some space, and it's well put together. You're just gonna have a look here, and you can fully appreciate it. And that's the bathroom on the second floor. So let's take a look at some of these rooms. I mean, it's been emptied. They didn't stage it. So this is a reasonable size room you could put. Can't put a king in here, but you could definitely put a queen in here. Let's continue. Let's go to the next one. I think the next one's going to be the master. Let's check it out. So, linen closets. More linen closets. There we go. So slightly bigger bedroom here. This would be the master. There's 2 bedrooms on the second floor. And you, of course, got some closet space here. Got a closet. There it is. Pretty straightforward. let's head on down. We're going to check out the basement. Okay. So let's take a boo. Let's take a boo down to the basement here. So, yeah. Appliances. Bathroom. Check it out. So you got Samsung, relatively new appliances. They're awesome. And you got forced air. That looks like a reasonably a fairly new. I mean, it's within 10, 12 years old, my guess. So here, let's check this out and we can complete the tour. The plus one. Oh yeah. Oh, nice big window. And let's always have a look at the. Yeah, it's maybe about 15 years old, 20 years old. The box. The wiring looks pretty decent. No expert, but I've seen tens of thousands of electrical boxes. That looks pretty decent, in my opinion. And like I've always commented on a good size bedroom window, because God forbid something happens, you can easily get out. But your opinion, get some comments, see what you think. I'd love to know. So, okay, so the $1 million question is, well, it's actually a $1 million answer. The answer, the listing price is $1,039,000. So just a little over $1 million. And I mean, that's getting into the ballpark of what stuff is selling for. Now, the price is negotiable. So if you like this place, we can negotiate on the price. I have permission from the listing agent and the seller, to say that price is negotiable. So if you're interested, there's my contact information. And don't forget, if you got any other questions about any other properties we've been featuring, or you want to see some properties in this area or some of the areas, or you want to meet some of my referral partners. Like a couple weeks ago, we had Victor Pasquale, my northwest Toronto connection. You want to meet him. You want to meet my other friend Fernando Perry. He's more also West End. He has very specific areas that he works. Vaughan and Rustic, Weston, Pelmo Park, that area. An area I used to sell a lot too years ago, but I don't anymore. I live in this area. Well, I've always lived in this area, but I was partnered with Fernando, and that's why I worked in that area. Anyways, that's my little bit of my story here. And please, I would love it if you haven't already, subscribe. Like the video, share the video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions about any other types of properties maybe you might want to explore, I can get it. I can call the people and get a video, and we can check these properties out. So that's it, everyone. Thanks so much. I am grateful. I mean, this is a day. It's a beautiful day, and I'm just excited to be doing an open house. And really just getting the word out there that real estate is still the best investment you could make. Bye for now.